Skibbity dip. Skibbity dip. Diddly dip. Diddly dip. Diddly dip. Hi guys. How y'all doing? Welcome to Minecraft Sunday once more. Gentle sound of Minecraft rain in the background. Everything seems to be working. Hooray. What's going on with the computer, Dukas? Realized something was up with my computer when I could barely run Assassin's Creed Origins on medium settings without jumping below 30 FPS. Eesh. Went to video control panel, realized my graphics card was on power saver mode. That'll do it. Mm-hmm. Be upset with myself being benchmarking a bit, noticing significantly better performance across the board. Yeah, that's why, as a matter of course, whenever I install, GeForce or change anything when I'm doing my benchmarks, or fresh install Windows, you go through all of the tabs and whatnot of the settings, make sure everything's set up the way you want it. Yeah, I've been hit with that one before. Not in a while, but happens.
I'll buy those boobies for 25
Skull Kid, thank you for the $1.
I'm a scat man.
Thank you, by the way, for your sub. Before I even started recording, before we even came on mic, let me re-trigger that one.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
27 months.
How fucking many months, D?
27. 25 of those all in a row. Thank you very much for that. Get some love in the chat, please. One of the stream's staunch and reliable supporters. Skull Kid Ray, thank you very much. PCs are a pain sometimes, yeah. It's one of the reasons I gave up PC gaming many years ago now. I just got tired of dealing with the bullshit. It's much easier these days, because a lot of these programs have automatic, phone home systems to make sure the drivers are up to date, and it sets up games automatically for you sometimes, and so you can just get a baseline going real quick, and yeah. A lot of those niceties just weren't a thing back in the day. So every time you had to go through manually, you'd play with settings, set it all up, fiddle with it, and find ugh. And the driver incompatibility, it's just, yeah. PC gaming's come a long way over the last 10 years or so. 15 even. I mean, I did a little bit of PC gaming about 10 years ago when I had that gaming laptop from Alienware. But I didn't buy that specifically for gaming. It just happened to be a halfway decent gaming laptop. Well, halfway decent by the standards of the day. I was back in the day, we still had the stuff like the 970M chipsets and things like that, which were not nearly as impressive as the nearly desktop level GPUs we get in today's laptops. That's exciting. Wish NVIDIA control panel was a little more modernized. Yeah, I think they've more or less abandoned control panel. It hasn't had a significant update in God knows how long. It's all about the GeForce experience stuff these days, which is much more friendly, if more restricted, user interface for the most common features. But yeah, there's still some stuff that only exists in control panel. But usually you only have to dig into that when you know what you're doing and you know what the issue is. But yeah. Tell you what, AMD's graphics card software is really nice. I still like NVIDIA's overlay stuff a little bit better. But yeah, AMD's just interface and things like that, except for the fact that AMD's graphics cards that HDCP is on by default, which is a real pain in the ass if you're trying to capture stuff for reviews. And the setting to turn it off is buried in a really ridiculous place. You have to tab across to display, then performance, then custom, then turn off HDCP. It's like 4 or 5 levels deep. It's such a pain in the ass. And I always forget where the fucking hell it is too. Sometimes it'll turn on between upgrades as well. It won't keep the settings, so you update the driver and it'll just turn HDCP on again. And all of a sudden, I can't see what I'm doing because I loop those machines through graphics cards with the output and stuff. Just whatever. Yeah, I was looking forward to Ansel being more common as well. When that was first announced, I was like, and I talked to the NVIDIA guys, and they were like, yeah, it's really easy to implement. The game makers just sort of plug in this bit of code and it'll work. Very few games have actually supported it though, unfortunately. Actually, that's a thought. With Cyberpunk, having the ray tracing and stuff like that, and The Witcher, for example, supporting Ansel, are we going to be able to use Ansel in Cyberpunk? Because that will be fucking amazing. Can you imagine the glorious screenshots and photo walks we can go on in that game? Oh! Yes, please. I would be shocked if it didn't work with Ansel, because like I said, Witcher certainly does. Witcher was one of the first 3 games. In fact, Witcher was the game I demoed it on first, I think, at E3, like 4 years ago, whatever it was. I think it was Witcher. Anyway, Witcher was certainly one of the first launch games with Ansel support built in. So I remember using it in the videos I made about it after launch, or at launch. Ansel or Greta? Ansel? 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 As per usual, Twitch decided to brick shit. Yeah, I don't know why you have such an issue with Twitch, man. So have you tried turning it off and on again? Just cursed. It's always one thing after another with you, isn't it, Ray? Cyberpunk, like instant purchase. Oh, if Cyberpunk has Ansel, it's instant purchase. Well, it's pretty much instant purchase for most people, I think. It's one of the most highly anticipated games in living memory. I really hope it's good. Because I wanted to like Witcher 3. I could never get into it, though. The combat was just... It felt too stilted and too dated by the time I got to it. I don't know what it is, but I could never really get into Witcher. Which is a shame, because it's one of those games everyone praises. Kind of the same thing with Skyrim, actually. By the time I finally gave it a go, it just felt its age too much, and I could never really fall into it properly. So after 5 years and 4 cats, my Razer keyboard is dead. It's only dead because one of my cats decided to knock over a full glass of rum and coke. Oh yeah. It'd probably survive the rum. Alcohol tends to evaporate off nice and quick. And rum wouldn't leave much behind. Might be a little bit of sugar behind, but yeah, the coke will do it. The sugar in coke, it's a real quick way to ruin electronics. Oh well, excuse to buy a new keyboard. A lot more choices than there was 5 years ago when it comes to keyboards. Never get into Witcher 3, but I trust the devs for their attention to detail. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I did respect about Witcher 3, the storytelling, the way it looked, you know, moving through the world, all that kind of stuff. All that felt fantastic, and I like the way the quests unfolded, and I like the sort of the sort of a really true open world nature of the game, as opposed to some open world games which aren't really that open world. Yeah, Cyberpunk's going to follow on those footsteps. It was just the sword combat, basically. The sword versus magic combat, which I never really got the hang of. Always felt really kind of jank to me. Whereas Cyberpunk, obviously, completely different kettle of fish when it comes to combat. Utterly different combat system. First person for a start, and also guns. Gave me an excuse to buy the RGB keyboard I've been wanting. Which way would you go? Go back to Razer? Corsair, maybe? I quite like Corsair's keyboards. I'm using one right now, actually. Wireless K63, I think? Yeah, K63. Been having a few connectivity issues with it recently, but I've moved the USB dongle to a different port. Maybe it was getting some weird interference from something. Which is weird, because it was always in the same port, but I don't know. Maybe I moved something recently. Seems alright so far. Yeah, there's a lot of really good keyboards around these days. With the ever-growing selection of different kinds of mechanical keys out there. Because again, back in the day, it was kind of cherry switches or nothing. There were other options, but almost everyone was just using the cherries. And even then, there was only like 3 or 4 different kinds of cherries. These days, it's good. We should get more into Witcher, really take some nice Ansel screenshots. Yeah. I mean, the only really reason I ran Witcher 3 in the end was it made a really good benchmarking game. And sometimes I just love to play around with the Ansel stuff. Going back to Razor, 5 years and tons of abuse, mainly a bunch of foods to
Hi, I'm
work.
Mr.
Yeah.
Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
0010101011111111111111111111112.
Yeah, binary sounds really weird when it's pronounced O instead of 0. Let's see if I can... Oh, I can't copy paste that from stream labels. Damn it. I was going to plug that into a converter and see what you said. Yeah, binary sounds really weird when the text-to-speech insists on calling it or saying O instead of 0. Alright, so let's pop into the game. Do the graveyard thing. Thank you ever so much, Paul. Many numbers, $5.01. And whatever the binary said there. Yeah, Razer is one of those brands that people sort of tend to love or hate. Every time I review a Razer product, there's someone in the leaves a comment, "Oh, don't buy Razer. I bought a Razer product and I broke it within a year." Well, yeah, your one sample point's not really that useful to people. Whereas I have been using Razer products of all different kinds for many, many years and reviewing them and testing them thoroughly and comparing them and stuff like that. So my opinion is slightly more valuable than yours. That said, though, I've had one Razer product that's ever gone bad on me, and that was the Death Adder mouse, and that was just, it wore out. Like it just wore out. Like I used it so much, the little rubber thumb pad sort of fell off it at one point, and the switches started to wear out, and yeah, any mouse would have worn out after that much use. Where are we dealing with here? We need a lapis, don't we, for $5 tip? Alright, Paul, many numbers. Where did I put your grave again? There you are, right there. Barely needed the scaffolding for this one. Yep. Boink. Yep. Thank you ever so much. Look at that. Really got a Tower Pimp situation going on there. Alright. Now, the plan. The plan for today. As the title suggests, we want to become Aquaman today. Which basically means the first thing I want to do is go hunt down some drowned and see if we can get some shells in order to make the conduit so we could plant that somewhere and do some sort of underwater build. Or at least prep for it. Razor Naga. I suppose the same time is still working pretty damn well. Once in a while, they move side to side and up or down. That's weird. Especially for an optical mouse. I mean, that used to happen all the time on the roller mice. Because, you know, one or the other rollers would jam up with craft, but yeah. You can't see that too much on an optical mouse. I'm actually not using a Razer mouse at the moment. I have the Logitech G703 here, which I use on the second machine. Basically, I bought that just because everyone kept telling me I should try Logitech stuff, and Logitech PR never talked to me. Never answered back. So I just bought one. It's not bad. It's pretty good. On the main machine, I'm still using the Gladius 2 wireless Asus mouse that they sent me for that sponsored video. Wait. I forgot I set that one up!
0100110111100.
I was like, what's going on? Is my Stream Deck whacked out? Because I've got that on one of the buttons on the Stream Deck. I went, did I hit the Stream Deck? Is it gone faulty? And then I realized 1024 donation, which we used to have as a dial-up modem sound, which hopefully should be obvious reasons. We changed it at one point during our stress test streams we did like a month ago. And I forgot to change it back, apparently. Might as well leave it. Our classic's only in 20 days or so, isn't it? I hope you didn't get a trident like Oakman's. We already have a trident, actually. I think we got 2 tridents. But yeah, we'll collect the tridents. We might get one with a cool enchant on it. I think I've got a summoning book somewhere as well, so we could use that to produce some witches or something. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Skullkid Raid 1024 gold block. Of course it's gold. Skullkid doesn't do anything but gold, apparently. I'd love to get my hands on the Reza Naga Trinity. That was a really good shortcut keys of Fallout. Yeah. When Fallout 76 released, I was looking into getting one of those MMO style mice. Never got around to it. I was going to get one from the it was one of the Corsair one, I think. But as much as I dig Corsair gear, I've had a lot of trouble with them, you know, saying, oh yeah, we'll get you one of those. No worries, we'll get one of those sent out to you. Easy peasy. And then it just never arrives. So, a little bit frustrating. Thank you very much, Skullkid Ray. Oh look, we got room for respect chicken! Yeah, maybe I'll try again with WoW Classic, actually. Be a good tie-in. Boink. So, whether you're going to clear a room full of mobs, someone should tip 1024, right? Yeah. Just to completely throw him off my prep. I'm all newbie and nervous, worrying about a big group of mobs, and someone will do that, just completely throw me off. It'll happen. You watch, it'll happen. I know just who the top suspects are, too. Other scuffling intermission? Me too. Nothing I don't like about scuffling, except I wish it kind of dropped more straight down. It always scatters a bit on its way down. Bit of a pain in the ass to pick it all up, but whatever. Alright, so let's get prepped for an excursion. Go find some drowned, because drowned don't spawn around here for some reason. I think it must be after they must have changed it to a certain type of ocean or something, or I don't know. But we'll start by going out to the what are we doing? Going out to the ocean monument. Pretty sure there's some around there. Oh wait, my inventory's already clear. I was going to empty my inventory, but I already did that. I will refill that bucket though. Not going to need water on us, but I do like the option to have water with me, of course. There we go. Sword could do with a repair actually if we're going to go hunt mobs. Should have enough diamonds. Still haven't done a mining session. It's running quite low on diamonds. Two diamonds to go back to there. Might do just that one. Seems like a waste just to use one diamond for that much. Let's have unbreaking analysis. Bloody hell, what was that? Oh my... Wow, the anvil kicked me backwards when it broke then. I never used to do... Was that is that a thing it does now? It literally kicked me backwards. Mall 13 coming in, 21 months!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
And I don't have a spare anvil. Well, let's get some love in the chat, please.
Welcome to the answer to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
Thank you ever so much. What am I doing? Yeah, it's a year where I know all the answers. I turned 42 last week. Boink. Alright. Let's go on and head out to the Ocean Monument and see if we can find some drowned. Yeah, thank you again. 21 months. Your subscription can legally drink in the US of A now. Wait, it's 21 years, but whatever. Hang on a sec. Someone wants my attention quite badly. Just my mate sending me a meme type thing. Ocean Monument. Cheers, this way. It was used, not months that were true. Well, I mean, it's like dog years. Twitch subscriptions are like dog years. But only for this one specific joke. All the rest are months. That way we can do the Twitch baby and drinking age jokes. And I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Alright. Drowned, drowned, drowned. I see nothing. I always forget how close the Ocean Monument is. What's my draw distance set out right now, actually? 16? I don't remember being able to see the iron farm from this far away. Maybe the shaders helping me see better. Also grab some squiddy-doos while we're going past. Never know when I'm going to need more black ink. Which month is equal to 1 year? Then the baby joke wouldn't work. Yeah, exactly. That's why I modified it to only the 21, possibly 18, because that's drinking age in most other places. No drowned at all, eh? Alright then. The Ocean Monument might be working against me here. The mobcat might be soaked up by the evil fishies. I'll have to try somewhere else. Move away a bit. That seems dangerous. Seriously. No hostile mobs at all? In the game? It's gonna be one of those days, is it? Looking for a mob, can't find a mob. I live in a college town for a long time. Drinking was odd enough to fake ID to be legal. Yeah. That's the general rule of society, really. Especially when I was a kid. They brought in some laws after I reached drinking age of like... so the drinking age in Australia is 18. They brought in laws that basically said, if you look under 25, we're going to card you. Just to be sure. Just to try and cover their asses a bit. Actually, I don't think that one's a law, but that was what they did when the law changed. To increase the fines that they would get for serving underage people. Don't think I've checked this one. Sure haven't. Bottle of Enchanting. Interesting. Didn't even know you can get those from chests. Is that the first time Bottle of Enchanting has been available in Survival? No, because you used to be able to get it from trades for villagers, didn't you? You're here if you look under 30, they will card you. Some post 35, yeah. It tends to be sort of a policy just so they can cover their asses because, yeah, of the magnitude of the fines if they're caught serving underage people. Ooh, breaking. Not that exciting, but take it. Ooh, buried treasure. That could lead to some shells. We should try to make land. My step deco card, and he is 66. Yeah, I have been carded like twice in my life. I grew a goatee by 16, and I've always looked a bit older than I am. And the fines weren't quite as stringent at one point. So yeah. Doesn't seem like hostile mobs are an actual problem. Spawning just fine. Just can't get any drowned. We saw a few drowned, ouch, around that little special island we found last weekend. I don't have the coordinates of that, but that's a long trip. I'd really like it if I could find some handy dandy drowned nearby. Even though I don't have the 40s and I still get carded. Shh. You shut off. I look young. Brag more about it, why don't you? Oh, hello. You're an unwelcome guest up there. Oh, is it a spider too? Okay. New plan. Let's go around the coast that way and see if we can find a drowned. I'll take a boat this time. Two of my sisters, pair of twins. Had it worst, maybe best. They were 18 when the drinking age was from 18 to 21. Oh, did they at least get to drink legally on their 18th birthday? Most of us around here in Wisconsin, no matter the age, you need to show your ID. Guess she needs to enter a birthday on a register of proof of age. Ah, that's a more sensible way to do it. They can take responsibility. There's vending machines in Japan that dispense alcohol and cigarettes and stuff like that, right? Stuff that kids aren't allowed to have legally. The way they do it is I don't know whether these are still active. I remember it being an experiment in one prefecture at least. A story about it I read years ago. They had a vending machine that would judge your age based on a face scan. Like they had a camera and some algorithms and stuff and tried to figure out if you were old enough to legally buy from the vending machine. Don't know whether that would work anywhere else in the world, but Japanese culture being what it is and generally raised in a very with an attitude of respect and shame of the law being broken and things like that, probably works reasonably well. Have I ever actually explored this part here? I don't know if I have. Not where we're after right now though. Let's find out if drowns spawn. Seems like the kind of place we should find some drown. God damn it, I wish I could figure out why it was doing that. It just... Rando loses focus for no reason. See, Atlas is looking better. What? I don't get it. That an Astro Boy reference? Greetings from San Diego. Hello. Shamu. Is Shamu still in San Diego? Didn't they release Shamu? There's a new Shamu. Shamu 2, Electric Boogaloo. How long do Orca live? Alright, doesn't seem like we're getting any drowned spawning here either. This is getting ridiculous. That's cool. Sucks for me, because even though I'm 26, I look like I'm in my late teens, early 20s. Psh. Brag about it. I saw my first grey hairs at 19 years old, so... Just accept it. It's not that much of an effort to pull your fucking ID out of your... Oh, here we go. Alright, we found our spot. Now what we're going to do is get slightly lucky on the drops. What I might actually do... See if we can build a little breathing hole down at the bottom there so I can just sort of hang out. Without having to surface all the bloody time. And chip heaps. Actually, I could probably just dig straight into the side here instead of building a little... Yeah. We can just pop out, take a look around, wait for a breath to run out, rush back. Let's do this, make it more obvious. Hello. Round. I'm not joking, you're playing Minecraft, you are on the water. What does that have to do with Atlas? Are you thinking of Jesus? Or am I forgetting something important about the legend of Atlas? Really? One drowned is all you're going to give me, Minecraft? Really, really? Is there another one over there I just saw? It's not. I hate this game sometime. Did I just hear a go? Did I just hear a drowned go? Burgly burgly? Nope. Alright. It's going to be a slow process. What are we going to talk about while I waste my time here? There's always a killer whale in the sea named Shamu. Okay, so it's not... So it's just a handed down name. Right then. Like state troopers raided all the bars in town Monday. Since then they've counted everyone. Jesus. All the bars in one day? That must have been a fun day. Yes, they had 2 fun illegal so let's get drunk buddies. Oh, so they got to drink the first time, then the second time. It's almost more fun. Ask for the Only time to mix my sister drink. She's 7 and 7 was 7 Up and 7 Crown Whiskey. Ugh. Crown Whiskey. Ugh. So I'm just scrolling up through chat looking for context. That's what I'm looking for. Found none. Got this Atlas thing. Oh, we have a customer. What I really should have done. What I really should have done is checked how many shells I've got and how many I need. I need 8 in total. I have at least 1, maybe 2, I think. And nothing has dropped. Actually, we should have a look at this map. Alright, we are a long way away from wherever that treasure is. My dot is very small. Excuse me. Ahem. Damn it. I thought we had another customer there for a second, but it's just a carefully camouflaged squiddy-doo. Are you not using the game 1 anymore? Why? Oh, it's been a while since I've used the game 1. For streams, at least. I just got tired of dealing with the cable. I still have them. And they're actually sitting right next to me because I used them in a video the other day. There we go. Right there. Damn it. I've knocked everything over. The cable's in the way. Yeah, I got tired of dealing with the cable. And when Sennheiser sent me the microphone I'm currently using, right there. Oops, the hand mic digital. It gave me an opportunity to desk mount that. Oh, he's got a shell. Beautiful. And he dropped it. Eee. Alright, where's my little hidey hole at? Lost it. Yeah, like I was saying, when they sent me that hand mic digital to review, I was quite impressed by it. Mounted on a desk mount, started using that, so then I can switch to using wireless headphones, which are currently the Astro A50s I'm currently wearing, which are not nearly as good sounding as the Sennheisers, but they are wireless, and they're good enough for streaming at least. Bed. Did I not put my bed back in the box? I did not put the bed back in the box. God damn it. Last time I was adventuring. I really should keep a stash of wool in this box as well. I can make a new bed when I need to. Gosh darn it. Alright, I guess we'll just have to wait out the evening. Can't see Dick. We'll just take a quick dig down. Might happen across some resources or something. While we wait for the evening to pass. So you still have mine? Yeah. I still love and recommend those headsets, but like I said, it's just for streaming. I got tired of dealing with the cable. It was always sort of in my way and getting up and down from the table to do stuff. And when I'm doing stuff like PC builds and stuff we've done live streaming, the cabled just doesn't work for that. Here we go. But yeah, I just did a review a couple of days ago of the new Sennheiser. Oh wait, I've got it. The new Sennheiser wireless gaming headset, the GSP 670. Very impressed with that. Unfortunately, they are sealed back headphones, which means I still can't use them for streaming very easily because I can't hear myself very well because they cup the ear, you know? Which means I can't hear my voice as naturalistically as... What the hell? What's up with this texture? Looks like half coal, half iron. I think it might be just the way the light's rendering on it because it seems to be fading. Hello? Alright, I'll have some of that. Not going to find any diamonds in this spot then. We're obviously in extreme hills. And there's our dead end. Alright. By the time we make it to the surface, it might be daylight again. We can continue the hunt for the shells. Yeah, just regular iron, just weird lighting glitch. You Sennheiser GSP 500, they work? Yeah. I haven't reviewed the 500s, but I've reviewed the 600s. Quite impressed with those too. It's tough to go wrong with Sennheiser. Real tough to go wrong with Sennheiser. Oh, still at evening? Alright. So there's one of the Sennheiser ones. Have you actually reviewed them? Yeah. Yeah, the video went up on Thursday. So, what, 4 days ago? Quite an extensive video. It's got about a 14-minute runtime, I think. I do a comparison between the microphone on that versus the Game 1s versus the hand mic digital, which I'm currently using, versus the microphone on this headset, which doesn't even hold a candle to Sennheiser's work. But yeah. It's up. It's waiting. And the long story short version of it is I really quite like them a lot. And I plan to use them when I'm not streaming, because then I don't have to hear my own voice through the open back so much. And I can take advantage of their excellent wireless, take advantage of them being wireless, their excellent battery life, their amazing sounds, and they're far better than average microphone. So when I'm doing voice chat, I'm not going to sound horrible. And I don't have to worry about staying, in proper proximity to a desk mic so I can sound consistent. So I can lean back in my chair. Lean all the way back here. And game away. And not have to worry about it. Pretty damn happy. They are not cheap. But they're Sennheisers, so they're going to last for years and years and years. I feel pretty safe in saying that, even though I've only had them for like a couple of weeks. I don't think I've ever had a Sennheiser product break on me. At least not in the way that wasn't my fault. Even then, I haven't managed to break any, but, they're not made of adamantium. You could break them if you wanted to. Point is, none have ever worn out. But yeah, definitely worth investing in, I believe. The only thing that I would change would be I would like an open back version. And if they made those, I would definitely switch to them for the stream because they do sound a lot better than these do. Just the Sennheiser audio profile. The software is better than Astro's as well. and I would like a dock. That's one of the things I really like about the Astros, actually. Like, they're not the best headphones in any respects. I mean, the battery life is pretty damn good. Battery life in these is equal or greater than pretty much everything else out there, which is one of the reasons I like it for the stream, when we do really long streams. But the one thing I really, really, really like about the Astro A50s is the dock. I can just pop them off my head, pop on the dock. They have somewhere to sit on my desk, so they're not on the desk. I don't have to get a separate hanger for them. And they charge as soon as you pop them on the dock. It's beautiful. I wish everyone did docks for their headsets, their wireless headsets. Whereas with the Sennheisers and every other headset out there, basically, you have to plug in a cable, which is, it's a USB, micro USB, so it's not USB-C, unfortunately. So you have to try it one way, try it the other way, then try it that way, then try it that way again to plug them in. Then you have to hang them somewhere. So it's all slight annoyances, but they add up. Looks like we might be heading towards dawn. Might go overland a bit onto the island, see if we can find a sheep or two, because this might take a while, and I'd prefer to have a bed here so we can skip this wait next evening. Alright, I'll be back. Gonna watch the video real quick. Alright. See you in about 14.5 minutes. I have the Game 1 paired with the Sound Blaster E5 sound card. Yeah, I've actually got one of their new Sound Blaster devices here. The review of that should be up this week as well. The, what is this? The Sound Blaster G6. And actually used this in the review that I was talking about before of the headsets. I use this for the wired headsets as part of my testing process as well. So yeah, look for the G6 review sometime this week if you're interested in audio gear for your gaming purposes. There we go. See that? Ray tracing let me know when it was daytime. I could see the actual sky reflected in the water there. Alright. Now then. Now we can see what we're doing again. Let's find us some more drowned. I'm going to put this in my hotbar actually so I can see how many shells we're collecting. There was one over there, but that was just my shadow. Love the mic on the Game 1. Deep, clear, and true. Yeah. I mean, you know, in the marketing material, they call it studio quality. It's not really studio quality. It's damn well as close as you're going to get on a gaming headset. Who are you trying to fool, Skilly? And as many of you know, for like 2.5, 3 years, I think maybe, I used the Game 1 as my microphone when I was streaming. And I would constantly get asked what microphone I was using because it sounded so much better. And I would say, well, it's this. Because that was back in the day before most streamers were upping their game when it came to audio quality. These days, people are much more aware of it. This is a lot more people doing the streaming thing. There's a lot more help videos around, a lot more review videos around than there used to be, even 5 years ago when it comes to streaming equipment. Because the megastars like Ninja and his brethren have gotten even more and more and more kids interested in trying to be stream stars themselves. So they're looking for how to make their streams look and sound better. Which is good. Because back in the day, people would just use the shitty headphone microphone and every stream would sound horrible. Well, not every stream, but a lot more streams would sound horrible. I mean, if DC Universe Online would actually work on my Switch, still broken by the way, still no response at all from their customer help, I would be the best looking and sounding streamer for that game, because I've looked at other streams for that game and they all sound horrible. Because nobody knows what they're doing when it comes to setting up a stream. They've got these terrible microphones and huffing into them like idiots. Ugh. I could be a superstar for that game. Won't work. Alright. I said I was going to look for a sheep, didn't I? We should do that now. A sheep over there? I think that might be a couple of sheep over there. Excellent. We'll use their wet wool to make a moist bed. What do we got? Let's see. There it is. Alright, now we've been a bit of a tree. Thanks for your chat. Have to log now. Catch you next time. No worries. Catch you next time. Oh yeah, tree capitator. Always forget I have that active because I haven't had to chop down many trees because of the bonsai pot thingies. So it's crap. There we go. Now we're good. Back on the hunt for drowned. My current headset, so uses the old Turtle Beach. Oh, I've never had a piece of Turtle Beach gear that sounded good. They used to send me stuff for review, like their PR, Australian PR people. Eventually I just said, stop. Please stop sending me your stuff. Every single thing you've sent me is terrible. And it's so bad I don't even want to make a video about it. So you can stop sending me stuff, thanks. I've got a couple of Turtle Beach headsets, a couple of their mics around here somewhere. Might have even thrown them out, they're so bad. They're terrible. I mean, their headsets sound okay from an audio point of view. So for game sounds, I mean, okay, not great. Not even good, but okay. Ooh, there's one. There's my guy. There's another one, sweet. Let's get some breath so I can fight. But yeah. Turtle Beach, their microphones are catastrophically bad. What did you just drop? Was it just meat? I said just meat, didn't pick up anything else. Is that a ship? It is a ship. Yeah, their stuff is so bad they literally can't give it to me. I think that's the only company I've had to do that with as well. I don't remember if I've done that with anybody else's stuff. Most other people, when they send me shit that's too bad to review, I'm not going to say no to their next bit of gear, because maybe they'll be good. But yeah, Turtle Beach is just, like literally every single thing they've ever sent me. It's just too worthless to even bother spending my time making a video about. So I don't tend to make videos about stuff I can't recommend. I would prefer to make videos about stuff that people would find worthwhile. I don't know, that's any good to me. Because there's no point in making a review saying, hey, this is this bit of gear. I've spent the last week testing it out and checking it out, and I've spent, you know, a day or two, 3 days maybe, making this video review just to tell you they're not worth it. It's a waste of my time, it's a waste of everyone else's time. I mean, they get views because people love when you shit on stuff. That's why the quote-unquote angry personality people get so many views. People just love when other people are mad about shit and shitting on shit. I kind of find that's a waste of time. It might be good for entertainment purposes, but I would rather be useful than just go for the pure entertainment value of being mad at something. I mean, I still do ranty videos from time to time, when I just can't stop thinking about something and I need to get it off my chest. But not just for the sake of views. That's not who I am. Or not who I want to be as a creator, actually. Each to their own, though. There's an audience for pretty much everything out there. Just depends on the size. If it works for them and it works for audience, more power to them. Did you just drop a bit of gold? You did. Cheeky little monkey. Is that a... That is. Yeah, honest to God, I don't know how Turtle Beach stays in business. That's how bad their shit is. I have no idea how they manage to stay in business. Ooh, mending! Already have a mending rod, but it never hurts to have two. Now we have another mending and breaking, I guess. Smooshing together. I'm lost, by the way. I've got no idea where home is from this point. I got too distracted. How's everybody else day going so far? I spent my morning watching a bunch of WoW Classic material. Content from YouTubers and stuff. Rewatched a couple of the guides that I've got bookmarked so I can start thinking about how specifically I want to set up my rogue. Watched a bit of chit chat from some of the big guys who do a podcast style thing about their retroactive opinion on how the beta went and how the stress tests went and what they're looking forward to and what they're planning, things like that. The hype has started to build again for Classic. I deliberately let my own hype die down since the last stress test, but the stress test we just had over the last few days has got me a little bit excited for it again. Looking forward to soaking into WoW Classic. Especially since I literally cannot play DC Universe Online on the Switch. Just so broken. And they won't help me. I was really looking forward to soaking into that game too. But I guess just F me.
Pat on the back for this guy.
Xenos Draco, thank you very much for the 2-month sub.
I can't think of a good sub message. Take my sub.
Take my sub, please. Thank you ever so much. Can we get a little bit of love in the chat there for Xenos Draco? For a Prime sub. I appreciate the Prime sub. I appreciate all subs. Prime subs are freebie subs. They're nice. Doesn't cost them anything extra. I get the same as a regular sub. Everybody wins. I think my boat's well and truly gone. Lost that. Good thing they're not expensive to make. Well, speaking of boats, I wonder if this is the one I just raided. Did I do a little bit of a loop there? I've lost all sense of location. Yep, been here. Open trapdoors are a dead giveaway. Play some Destiny 2. Yeah. I might give that another go when it goes free to play in... Is that next month, isn't it? September, right? Like a month away from Destiny 2 going free to play, aren't we? Minecraft to 305.
Pat on the back for this guy.
3-month resub. Also a Prime sub. Smash some love in the chat for that one too. Yeet indeed. As the children say, yeet. Actually came across the original origin of yeet the other day as well. It was just... what was I doing? I don't know. It was in a comment section or something. I think someone had posted the GIF. I did just see a structure. Did I raid this one yet? Looks like I might have. Ooh, nope. Luck of the sea. I'll take the coal as well because we're running a bit shy on fuel. Back. Holy shit, I'm getting those next year. A headset? Yeah. Told you. Pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I kind of wish they'd done what ModMic had done and made a dongle that would support a much higher bandwidth for the microphone, because that's the only thing holding that microphone back. I'm pretty sure it's the same capsule they use in their other headsets, but it sounds slightly tinier because it relies on a 1600 kilohertz sample rate, because that's what Bluetooth is set up for. I'm pretty sure their custom dongle is restricted that as well, because I couldn't find a way to change it, but in all other respects, yeah, like I said in the video, easily the best wireless gaming headset I've ever laid hands on. For many reasons. But that holy grail of a wireless headset that sounds as good as a, you know, studio mic or a desktop mic at least, still not quite there. Damn well close enough for most people though. I'm super thrilled about the price tag. Yeah, I mean, Sennheiser always comes with a bit of a price tag, but it is worth it in their case. Because number one, obviously their audio design skills are unmatched. Number two, reliability. As I was talking about before you went to watch the video, I've never had a bit of Sennheiser gear let me down. The Game 1 I've got back there, I haven't looked after that particularly well. It's been thrown around and dropped a few times, and you know, it's been in use for half a decade or more, I guess, at this point. Maybe 6 years. And it still looks brand new. Still behaves brand new. The cord is perfect. The whole thing. So, yeah. Good to go. Have fun. Remember to breathe from time to time. Yeah, I'm remembering to breathe. I know when it's round today. I'll catch you next time, Jason. Doing the super comfort levels when I'm using, very comfortable indeed. Yeah. That's another thing about the Sennheiser headsets, they've always been quite comfortable as well. To be fair, comfort is a thing that's pretty easy to find in headsets these days. Everyone's sort of seemed to have settled on a general design language that does result in a comfortable headset. And because they're well aware that a lot of gamers spend a lot more time in their headsets than we used to, at least most people used to, or at least there's a lot more people spending a lot more time overall in headsets. Comfort has become, or long-term comfort has become a much bigger thing. Once upon a time, only a relatively small selection of gamers would spend more than a few hours at a time in a game. These days, much more common. Bubbles? What are you hiding? There we go. Another map. Get up there. I go shopping, get a touch up on my tattoo. Enjoy the rest of your day. Is that, yeah, okay. I know where I am now. I'm on the coastline. Which means if I want to find more drowned, we should go back this way. Okay, we're closer to this one. Interesting. They might be in the home bay. He is in the home bay. We've had treasure sitting next to our base the whole time, apparently. Right next to my graveyard, as a matter of fact. Interesting. Hopefully we don't have to destroy too much of my... graveyard here to try and get to it. We're kind of on top of it here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Don't know why my shovel has gone stealth mode all of a sudden. Damn it all. Oh, hello. We do get drowned around here. How about that? Just on this side of the graveyard. Over here slightly. You know where the treasure is by any chance, Dolphin? You hope it's not under here. Oh, did I just see a chest? Did not see a chest. Come on, where is it? Damn it! I made a complete mess of this place. I haven't found it. Come on! Where is it? Like right here somewhere, but it's not. They're usually just by the surface, right? I've never seen them under anything but sand. What the hell? Couldn't be inland any more than this. Well, I guess we can turn this into some sort of secret base or something at some point. Get out now. What the shit? Where is it? Oh, God. Remember how much I hate these treasure hunts now. Should be right on bloody top of it. Sorry, Dolphin, but you're kind of boned. Oh, you made it back up. Nothing. Completely ruined this landscaping for nothing. Hell. This is like in the corner here, maybe? Bollocks! Bollocks and thigh. God, is it even worth it at this point? Yeah, that just should be right on top of it. It's just not here. Stupid treasure. Reveal your secrets to me. Alright, I officially give up on that treasure. At least this is not on the visual side of our base. God I do know for a fact we can find drowned spawning around here now at least. If rare, apparently. Or not? God, this is so annoying. Every other time I've played Survival since the aquatic update, I go even close to a body of water, I just get ponged. Drowned constantly. You're looking for them though? Nothing. Couldn't even find treasure, for crying out loud. The drop rates on the shells are just non-existent. You could spend the entirety today just looking for these friggin' shells. Oh, pufferfish. So I'm all too late. Come on. The hell is up with the spawn rate of the drowned in this world? Maybe we should get back to that other island we found. If I could even find it again. Never actually did build the portal to it yet. Too busy doing other stuff this week. I think that was a structure. Sure was. Oh, drowned inside and all. You're not carrying anything, are you, mate? More than one. Where'd my shovel go? Oh, there it is. How did I not see that sitting there? And... ah, there you are. Another treasure map. God damn it. No one's useless. No one's useless. What about this one? I'm close to it at least. Oh. This is more like it. I'll stick around here for a while. At least the drowned are spawning here. Now that I've said it out loud though, you watch. Another one. Did you get a SS with cords? What does that even mean? An SS with cords. It's an SS. What cords? Oh wait, do you mean screenshot with coords? Yeah, I did. Ooh, yeah, quite close to that one. Can't tell which way I'm traveling now, can I? Not moving at all. That's weird. Come on. Come on, drowned. I just need a few more shells. I think I just put my first MTG deck together. Ah. Can't even remember the last time I played. Actually, yes, I do. It was 4 or 5 years ago at PAX. PAX Australia, of course. And I didn't really build my own deck while I was doing that either. I was just using one of their preset decks on their demonstration play area. By the way, if you ever get a chance to play Magic the Gathering with Ali, don't. She's brutal. She is sneaky and she's brutal. Oh, thanks for the boost, Dolphin. Makes it so much easier to fight when I'm zipping around like an idiot. Oh, this sucks. I might actually do this off stream. It's taking way too long. I thought maybe, yeah, maybe 2 hours. But yeah, we've got one in 1 hour so far. This is lame. At least it looks nice. Underwater looks fantastic with this shader these days. What's that? Never played Magic the Gathering before, but Hearthstone, Neil Scores Legends seem fun. Yeah, I don't know. I tried a few of those digital card games. It just doesn't feel the same as just playing it, looking at someone sitting at a desk opposite them with an actual deck of cards. Dolphin, stop boosting me. I can't hit anything when I'm zipping around. Off for fish. Oh. Seriously, Dolphin, cut it out. Kind of annoying at this point. Dolphin, stop. Don't make me kill you. Come on, spawn some friggin' drowned! What are you doing, game? Ah.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Good. Thank you very much for the $1.
Whoop 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 whoop.
Whoop indeed. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello. I see you. I see you not holding anything either. God damn it. Ooh. What's that? Gold bar. I'll take it. Here we go. I might have found a good spot. And of course it's nowhere near land, so I can't put my bed down. So it's night time. Alright, there's a slap of land over there. Let's do that. That's not my bed. the time I get this, it's going to be full of monsters, and I won't be able to sleep. Yeesh. Swim faster. Now, dolphin. Now is when I need you. Nailed it. Kind of. Fuck's sake! Let me sleep! What the hell? Make it... Okay, I'll just use my little thing. Lets me lie in the bed, but then won't let me sleep. Like it's very treasure shit. Yeah! There we go. Now we've got a few around. Hooray! I found a spot. Ow. And none of you are carrying shells, are you? One of you must be carrying a shell or two. Thanks for that lag. That was terrific. Alright. Slight amount of progress. Or at least promise of progress. It's a fully capsized ship. And all of the drowned have stopped spawning. Okay, fine. No joy here. You have Heart of the Ocean? I sure do. I just need a few extra shells with which to craft. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh wait, you're missing the front half. You don't have another friggin' chest. Yersh. Yersh. Oh, poison fish. And yeah, no more drowned. Please, just give me some shells on one of these fucking things. Definitely don't want the lure. Lure 3. Need that. Mending again. Okay. So that's, call it an hour's worth of searching and one shell. Oh, damn poison fish. Leave any behind it, eh? This is all zombie meat over here. Alright. Rando swim we go then. got to be a better way. Hey, Mitchie, how you done? There's got to be a better way. Where the hell am I? No idea. Fantastic. So, having zero luck with finding the shells, and I'm lost again. It's going super terrific. Why are the spawn rates for drones so fucking low? I don't get it. Except for every world I've ever been in. Just go close to a body of water, there's just spears coming out at you. This world? Just, I got nothing. What's the point of the drowned if they never turn up? Make matters worse, if you drown them manually, they never carry the frickin' shell in the first place. Come on! Why the... How could there be... Starting to get actual frustrated now. This is ridiculous. How hard do you have to work to find a friggin' hostile mob that can only spawn underwater and you're just in the middle of an ocean surrounded by nothing but... Just why? Just why? Idiotic! Where are they? Baffling. Nothing. 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 Or nothing. Skull Kid, thank you for the 2 bits. I put it down. A little bit out of source today, actually, if I'm honest with you. A little bit odd. Thank you again for the 2 bits. I don't get it. How can... whatever. Fuck it, I'm heading home. See if we can figure out which way home is. Stop doing that, for the love of God, Minecraft. Stop. Just giving up focus. 4 minutes, thank you for the 4 bits. Skulker Ray, thank you for... Hang on, what's going on? Are you guys fighting over the top tier again? You are, aren't you? No death report? No. We might as well swim back. Might catch a few drowned on the way back, maybe. Probably not. 4 minute numbers, thank you for the 5 bits. Ugh. Skulker Ray, thank you for the 6 bits. Fantastic. Sunset. Perfect. I landed sight. Oh. I can use my coordinates as my heading. All minute numbers. 7 bits. Skulker Ray. Another 7 bits. 19 versus 21. All my numbers. Whoa, look out now. Throwing down the big card. 100 bits. Fun playing. Met with 8 bits from Skull Kid Ray. Ooh, big splash on the jar, that one. Wait, do I know where I am now? Is that the shape I'm thinking it is? Nope, 100 bits coming down. Challenge met. I think I'm back to where I know where I am. Yeah, at the very least, I'll be able to sleep. My numbers, 10 bits. Slam it down on top. For fuck's sake. Where are the monsters? Skull Kid Ray, 13 bits. Thank you guys very much for your bits. One bit coming in. Oh, we're slowing down again, are we? Coming into a trickle. Just a little one-up ship here and there. Leaving the rest of mine for Sass. Let's show for this. Actually, I haven't popped into one of Sass's streams in a while. I should do that. She's been this week, I think. Yeah. keeping up with her on Twitter. It's not the streams. Starting to get a headache again. Tell you what, that headache that took me off stream yesterday, that kicked the shit out of me for the rest of the day. I was done. I spent another... Or I came back to the game, I should say. I spent about half an hour just cooking up a bunch of food and collecting a bunch of food so next time we stream Dragon Quest we don't have to deal with the food situation. Even that just kicked the crap out of me. I think my cheapskate diet right now might be leaving my body craving something important. Got plenty of carbs and sugars and proteins and stuff in me from the bread and the cheese, and there's even some vitamins in the tomato soup and things like that, so I don't know if it's my diet right now or... But my body's not liking something. I'm starting to get that headache again. Hopefully it's a little bit less aggressive than yesterday. Alright, let's see how many shells we have. Not in that box, not in that box, not in that box. Where did I think I put them up here. No, I did not. Where did I put the I know I've got at least one shell. Mob drops? No. Nope. Nope. Crap. What have I done with it? Stash it in these, did I? Hmm. Wish I knew what I did with it. I suppose it can go there. There we go. There. Zerp, zerp, zerp. You can go there. You go there. You go there. You got the sand there. Make sure we actually put the bed back this time. Okay. What the hell did I do with it? Where the hell would I put it? I would have put it in this box, I'm sure of it. Oh, wait, there it is. E. Let's put it up here. Smaller box to look through. Inventory blindness strikes again. Alright, so we did only have the one, which means I still need another 6. That sucks. It's going to take so much time. I wanted to do that today. Actually, we should check on the kelp as well, see how that's growing. It's in the chest on the... Yeah, I found it, Paul, thank you. Looks like we've got a few more sprouts at the top. So let's get rid of these two. I've been knocking these down as they grow up. There's only been 2 or 3 that have grown to the ceiling. Oh, so the top of the water so far. Just taking down the ones that have reached the top, so I know which water columns we've successfully converted completely across the source blocks. Stop it. Can I craft them? The shells? No. Unfortunately not. I mean, they're supposed to be a relatively rare item. Only dropping on a certain percentage of drowned. But the drop rate is not what's killing me at the moment. It's the spawn rate of the drowned themselves. Never seen it so low. I forgot I put a pufferfish in here, didn't I? Why am I taking damage? Oh, right, yeah. I'm so smart, I put a deadly, deadly fish inside my zombie. Which other one was it? Was it this one? No, it was this one. Why did you put the puffish in there? This is funny. And they're cute. Minecraft puffish look awesome. Alright. Jeez, we're coming up. Oh. Okay. Oh, never seen a zombie wander this far down. Oh, villages too. Should probably get this down to spread out. How are we doing on sugarcane, by the way? Good. Good, 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 good. Nope. Alright, let's get some book production happening, I guess. That's what we can do now. Should have a stack of leather or two. Yeah, we definitely need the Heart of the Sea before we start actual work on the library, because I'm going to put it semi-submerged, I think. I haven't quite decided, but I definitely want to get the library out over the lake or underneath the big lake. I haven't decided exactly yet. Something though. And nearly 3 stacks of books right there. I guess we'll just use some birch. Man, I forgot how quickly this eats up the books. Get some books there as well. And if I have any... There we go, we got 8 there. Let's collect them all in the same spot. How about that? Alright, I want this to be the biggest library I've ever built. That's the plan. Gonna be enormous and glorious. Right, into that end. Let's grab a chest. Actually, no, I should have an empty chest here somewhere, shouldn't I? Yeah, I do. Right. Let's make this the library chest. All the library supplies will tank in there. Okay. Headache is getting worse. If it wasn't Sunday, I'd probably go to a doctor or something, maybe. Yeah, fuck doctors. Doctors suck. What are doctors now? Is that all the sugarcane we had? It is. All of the sugarcane we had. Do we have any more stashed in the box? I had some, but not much. What about additional paper? None. Okay, we're kind of stymied for now then, I guess. So what do we get? Stack and a half. Then more. Let's dry up more of that. Did I top up the fuel? Well, gone through all the zombie flesh. Okay, so things we must do. Idle at the zombie farm for more flesh. Wonder how much we stocked up there while we were trying for the shells last week. I think I saw an Enderman outside. Oh yeah, we still have to do the Ender as well. Start work on that soon too, I think. Now that we have a few mending stuff coming. Well, I mean, we have mending fishing rods and we've got a mending shovel. That's about it right now, isn't it? But I feel like we're getting close to finding a villager with mending. Putting the work in. Have to unlock one sooner or later. Oh, I just got an email from Daybreak Games. Maybe they're actually solving my issue. Check that out in a second. 6. Really? Really? 6 flesh? Oh, I was cooking some up there, I guess. Oh, hang on. Still that. Put that back up at home. Yes, that was all for... Switch that there. Have I still got... I do have them turned off. Oops. That could have led to a very dangerous creeper situation. Alright, so let's have a look, see what Daybreak have got to say for themselves. Up on my mobile, actually, so I don't have to... Greetings, issue likely related to connection issues. No, they're not. I've tested it. I explained to you. I tested it on several different connection options. You stupid fuckers. I knew that would happen. I explained. Look, I got a form letter. They're asking me questions I already answered my original complaint. Fucking useless. And they only answered one of the problems I complained about as well. Unbelievable. Actually, not unbelievable. I totally believe customer service is just atrocious. Okay, so unfortunately, like yesterday, I'm going to cut this stream short because this headache is really getting on top of me. I can feel it coming. I just need to go lie down. How many people am I disappointing? Actually, not many. Viewership's kind of down today. What was I doing wrong? Too boring watching me grind to my own drowned. Yeah, it's about DC Universe Online. These support people. I don't know how they get their jobs. I don't know how they keep them. That drives me insane. So, to those of you who look forward to the Minecraft streams every week, I'm really sorry that I have to cut this like a third short than we usually go, but yeah, this headache is just right there in the foreground, just like it was yesterday. And like I said, it kicked the shit out of me yesterday. So if I don't get off now, I'm just going to get worse and worse and worse. I'm going to go lay down in the dark. It does happen. It happens. Shit happens. Not much I can do about it. I know from yesterday's experience that the painkillers aren't going to help. Been there, tried that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. If problems persist, I will consult a medical professional. But for today, thank you ever so much for your company and, of course, your support, as always, to the subs, resubs, the bits, and the donations. It's all very much appreciated. And keep an eye on the YouTube channel for the replays. The Discord. Speaking of, thank you very much, Gold Kid Ray, for the last minute. Cheers! Leaving the stream as top tipper. Nicely planned. You win. Take that, Paul Mina numbers.